Hello and welcome to Season 2 of Saskatoon Super League, Saskatoon's very own Super Bowl, but with just cricket. After the grand success of SSL Season 1, back on public demand with Season 2. This year, we have 6 of the very best teams competing for the title of champion, a cutthroat competition between the Downtown Warriors, the Wild Hawks, the Mavericks, GP Lions, University Bulls, and the Spartan Challengers. Good luck to all these amazing teams. May the best of them win. We are back again with another inside peek on what exactly goes on behind the sets to make SSL a reality. We have with us Laxmi Patel, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and co-founder of Saskatoon Super League. Let's hear from him, ladies and gents. Laxmi, how are we today?
Excellent. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to have you here. It's great to know everything that goes on behind the scenes. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
For sure. Fire away.
Perfect. So let's start with a simple one. How is the prep for SSL Season 2 going right now?
Fantastic. Everything is almost done. There are a lot of things that we need to, bring to the ground, and for that we need to rent those things. Everything is rented out. We just going to have our U-Haul picked up, and everything will be going in there on Friday and ready to be opened up on the ground on Sunday morning. So everything is going well. Our match officials are finalized. The ground is rented and everything. So almost done. We're just waiting for the day to come.
Perfect. So the match is ready to be lit.
Correct. Yes.
Awesome. So as I've already mentioned, we have 6 teams that are competing in this competition. Would you tell us a little bit about them?
That would be great, because we have a Downtown Warriors, which is our defending champions, because they were the champions last year, champions of 2021 Saskatoon Super League's inaugural season. And second team is GP Lions. They were in the semis last year as well. And the rest 4 teams are a brand new addition to the second season of our SSL. So I would say the defending champion Downtown Warriors and GP Lions, we know them, those players, they've been around, so they know how the league and the tournament works. But obviously we are in talk with all the other teams to make sure that they are on the same page as well. So I think they're all great guys, the great teams, and I wish them all the best of luck. And as you rightly said, may the best team will win.
It is a cutthroat competition, of course, but it's always amazing to have new teams come in and bring all their energy into it as well. So, as you said, you have played last year. What format do you guys play? And is it the same this year, or have you made any changes from the previous year?
Well, it's exactly the same. Would be T5 at 5 overs side, and 8. It's playing 8, so 8 players in a team. It's going to be a tennis ball. And we have 6 teams, so we have divided them into 2 groups, 3 in each, and then we'll have 2 round robins. The top teams will go into the final.
King's Court almost.
Right, yes.
Right. So you have outlined this beautiful event, this amazing tournament. I'm sure it gets expensive. Talking from personal experience, the amount of things that I have seen, it is quite expensive to have such events and tournaments organized. Do you find that to be the case here?
Of course, I mean, being the president ICCA and looking after the non-profit organization, obviously we do a lot of events throughout the year, and every event it's a different challenges, but the challenge with the money remains the same. Yes, the event is expensive because we rent like, let's say, portable washroom, you rent the chairs, tents, the audio systems, our sound system, right? We have the bouncing castle as well, right? And then obviously food and drink, and then the trophies, medals, winning prize, cash prizes to the winners and all. So yes, it's a lot of expenses, a lot of money, we put behind this tournament. Yes, for sure. And last year, I think the total expense for this event was about $8,000, and I mean we raised the $2,400 from the team registration fees, and about $2,500 from the sponsors. I mean, we have great sponsors. They always come out and help us. But still, we were $2,500 short, and obviously that was this loss to our non-profit organization, right? So yes, it is expensive events.
Of course, the expenses just line up,
That's
especially
right.
in this day and time where everything is going up. I assume it's going to be more than the $8,000 you spent last year.
Of course, I mean, at least, this year, I think what we have budgeted is about a 12 grand expense total. And we still looking for sponsors. So, guys, if you are there, when are willing to sponsor us, we would really appreciate it. We really need some funds to make sure that, this event gets the success it needs and it deserves.
Of course, your support is very much so appreciated and necessary, as you can see. Bring It Cricket to Canada, to Saskatoon, is a big deal, especially as, personally, as an Indian, where in India, cricket is played so widely.
Yes.
It's the most popular sport. It would be great to see some of that here. We can always expand and have a variety. So that's awesome. Like you said, you do have support from quite a few organizations. Would you, or people, I would rather say, please elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, this year we have Envirovay group of companies. They are sponsoring us. We have Hakka Express. They sponsoring us as well, and we are in the talks with some other business and individuals. They will, I'm sure, come forward and help us and support us in this initiative.
Of course. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good luck to your sponsors. One last question for you. You created this whole foundation, I would almost say, SSL, as you say, Saskatoon Super League. What do you see as your goal behind this organization? What was your reason? What was your focus of creating this beautiful thing that you have?
No, that's a wonderful question, and
That's my job.
Yeah, yeah. But when I answer these questions, answer this question, I become very emotional because when I started this, we started it by our heart. We wanted to do something for our community and for our kids in our community, right? So that was the reason we began this Saskatoon Super League, because we wanted to promote cricket in Saskatoon and in Canada, and we wanted to have our kids to get exposure with the cricket, so that way they get they get to play and they get to train, and at some point they represent our team Canada, right? So that was our goal, right? So whatever the expenses behind this event, I mean, yes, some of those expenses are covered through the registration fees. This year our registration fee is $500 per team. We have 6 teams, so that's $3,000 coming from there, and some money will from the sponsors. But I'm sure we're still going to be less. Revenue would be less than the total expenses, right? And I hopefully think that we'll have more sponsors coming forward. So our main goal behind this initiative is to have our kids an exposure. All right, because my kid, Aryan, is playing, right? And with Aryan, we have about 20 other kids. We train them every week in and week out, right? So I mean, those 23 kids, I mean, playing. Training in the facility is very expensive, right? So, but it's our goal, ICCA's goal, that we will train those kids and make sure that they become a good cricketer and they get selected for Team Canada and they thrive. So yes, our main goal behind this tournament is to raise the funds so that way we can support our kids in our community. And I'm sure those players or those 6 teams players. They have kids as well, and one day when their kids up to that age, they will drop off their kids in a coaching session, and they will be a proud parent one day when they get selected to the Team Canada. I'm very excited to when I talk about this program, and I'm always looking forward to the betterment of this program, and what we need is very good program, so that way our kids progress further.
All by the heart, no profit, forever the philanthropist. Wow, Laxmi, thank you very much for your amazing insights. That's all we have for you today. I hope to see you all this Sunday, June 26th at Pierre Radisson Park. Hope to see you there. Take care and stay safe.